Hello again. Right, so I've come across this video that is titled "Paranormal Investigator Recalls How He Was Possessed by an Entity at why can't I say the word? Gloucester. Oh, it's because my brain's confused. Right, start again. So Gloucester. Right. Right. Paranormal investigator recalls how he was possessed by entity. By entity. It was definitely an entity. It wasn't anything else. Right. So, at Gloucester pub. The Gloucester Paranormal Investigation Team had a successful year investigating HMP Gloucester and a pub which left its mark on one of the team. Right. So they had a successful year, did they? All right, we'll be the judge of that. So yeah, this sorry about that. So this video, yes, is titled Advanced Technology, because I have had a brief look at this video, right? And what interested me is they are using the Microsoft Kinect technology from the Xbox One consoles. Do you remember that technology? It still exists, I believe, but it's not in the mainstream. It was a technology that that was designed. I'm getting to a point here, so you'll understand what I'm saying. It was a technology that was designed that sent out. It was designed, to pick up your body movements if you stood in front of the thing, and represented them body movements in game. Now, it was revolutionary, and I still think it's a good piece of kit for what it is, for a gaming system. Now, this is what's annoyed me with this so far, right? When it comes to paranormal investigators. Paranormal investigators have latched onto this technology because, I don't know whether they're right or they're wrong, but they consider us viewing public, to be stupid morons. In that, we think that a technology that's designed to pick up forms of a human body can be placed in a room, and if it what am I trying to say? If it finds shapes that resemble a human body, the paranormal investigators want us to think that they are actually capturing a paranormal entity. Now, weigh this up. A technology that looks for human forms is going to sometimes consider a shadow to be a human form. Maybe. Yeah, right, okay. I know it sends out infrared beams that distinguish 3D. It also has stereo vision, I believe. Something along them lines. I know that it does have laser infrared spots that are sent out into the room that can judge how far away an object is from its surroundings. So, therefore, if you imagine a human body standing in front of it in a star shape, or whatever, or with the arms loosely hanging and legs, you can imagine that it would pick that human form up using the software built in, and probably near enough to 90% of the time pick you up and place you in the game. That's what it was designed for. It doesn't have a magical ingredient that distinguishes entities or anything. If your eyes can't see the object, then the Kinect infrared... Well, I know what they're saying. They're saying that the infrared beams of energy hit the entity and blah, 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 and our eyes can't see in infrared. And people fall for this, which in some way I kind of understand it, and so, in other ways it makes me angry. It's an advanced piece of technology used for paranormal videos to get people all excited, thinking, oh, look, there's a figure moving in a room, when it's really just a shape that kind of looks like a figure, and the Kinect picks it up. Anyway, so I what me saying this now, I'm trying to point out that I may be wrong here, and the Kinect does pick these things up. But what annoys me though is that the paranormal investigators know that the likelihood is that it's not picking up the ghost, if there is a ghost in the room, and that they're hoping that people are stupid enough to fall for it. Do you see what I mean? That's what annoys me. Not the use of the technology. I think it's a great idea. You know? And things like that. What annoys me is that what I just said and the way that these two people in this video that I'm going to show you now play along with that idea to try and pull people in. I know it's no big deal. It's all entertainment and whatnot. But look, so Paranormal Investigator recalls how he was possessed by an entity at Gloucestershire pub. So this Kinect system is in there, yeah, and apparently it gets possessed. So let's watch this anyway.
Quick!
Oh, we got some.
Quick, watch this in a minute. Yeah? There.
Yeah, we got some.
That
there.
is not me.
That. Can you wave at us, please? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Can you raise your...
Hang on, I think I've got a problem with my... speakers. They're playing through my headset. Is that right? Is that what I want it to do? Can you lot hear the video? Do I want to put them through there? Yeah, I'll put it through, yeah. Let's try that. I probably messed it up. If I messed it up, I do apologise.
Right arm up in the air for us, please.
But you put your right arm up in the air.
Raise your arm up, please.
Raise your arm up, please.
Could you raise your arm up, please?
See, the connector's picked up that shape there. It looks kind of like a head. It's looking for arms and legs.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes,
there,
wow.
wow. Oh my god, he's
These
raising
two
up.
know this, even though they sound a bit...
Wow.
What's he pointing to?
Dowslim.
What's he pointing to? Sink.
The sink. You're pointing to the sink. You need the
Treating-
washing up
they're
done.
treating you,
Is
the
that
viewer,
right?
Like children.
He's trying to move towards it. Oh my gosh.
Look,
He's
it's just
gone.
glitching
Gone.
out, that's all.
Show yourself.
Wow, that was awesome.
Calm down, mate.
No, he's back. Was he back? Yeah, he's back. He's back.
wow.
He's back.
It's
He's
not.
closer to us this time.
Yeah, but look. Show yourself again, please.
Thank you for that. That's
Show
brilliant.
yourself.
I'm going to clear the centre.
Yeah, see the connect
He's
there?
back.
Wow.
That was a glitch. He wouldn't come back. Thank you.
And where is he? He's over the sink.
It's over the sink. You washing up?
Yep,
You're doing the washing up? No way. You've got a stick figure doing the washing up in the sink right now.
What did not the
Got a
chef
stick
not
figure
like?
doing
The
the washing
chef
up.
does not like the washing up not being done.
This should be titled...
You stood in this room right
This
now
video
doing
is
the
a joke.
plates, the dirty cups. You putting them up in the cupboard or
He's
something?
putting, mate, what
He's
is
putting stuff away in the cupboards. There ain't no cupboards there, but he's doing
There is the tap though.
Oh, there's a tap.
Oh my gosh.
Can you put your left leg up, please? Raise your leg, please.
He's gone a bit.
I'm a bit ape now. Hang on, let's get this back because I've got to try and
Gone,
debunk
man.
this.
If it raised its leg when he
doing a
asked,
bit.
There's nothing else that it could map.
Mate, this is absolutely brilliant because we've got your body matter
Yeah. I wish the viewers could see this.
and a stick figure matching your body, but with no matter.
Ooh.
What?
Standing right next to the sink there.
You're right next to me, yeah?
Can you put your arm onto Paul, please?
The viewers need to see this.
Huh?
I know, I was just about to
Viewers need to
say.
see this, really.
Um,
I don't know how I'm gonna...
mate, he's putting his arms on you.
Device.
He's putting his
Just
arms
said
there.
device.
There's a little bit
He's
of
putting his
technology.
arms on you. He's actually, his arm is
random word
touching your
generator.
ovilus.
You're touching my device. He said device.
Is that what it is?
Apparently I've got... Oh.
Right.
I'm gonna pass the live feed to Ed.
Hang on, mate.
'cause-
I'm going to try and show this, people.
'cause
Right,
People-
there's Paul,
Guys.
and there's the figure.
Yeah, right, let me pause a minute. So yeah, that's Paul, or I think that's what he called him. And there's the object in the room that's got a kind of a head that the Kinect is glitching out to. And they know this. They're trying to make you, the viewer, fall for it. And obviously a lot of people do fall for this sort of thing, which is annoying, isn't it? I know it's entertainment, but it does annoy me because I'm a bit stupid that way. Right, let's press play.
It touched my phone and the word device came through it.
You touched my phone and the word device came through it. The phone that here we go again. The app on your phone. I thought you meant you had one of them. I forgot what they call them now. One of them paranormal devices that you take into a room, and the paranormal investigators say that a ghost. I mean, they've got this all worked out in a theory and everything. A ghost is able to manipulate the software, which I'm not disputing, but I want to know how they know this. A ghost is able to manipulate the software or a quantum level of software, I don't know, and able to get the device to speak. Now, the person who programmed the device to be random has filled the device with words that trigger aha moments when you're in a paranormal investigation. They're not going to fill the device with words like, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? It's filled with words that work in that situation. So the chances are, you've seen the other videos where they'll ask questions. They'll say, "Can you tell me your name?" And it'll come up with something like robber, bank robber. And they'll go, "Oh," they'll change the question to the word. They'll go, "Oh, you robbed a bank, did you?" And it'll say something like demon. "Oh, the demons made you do it." Right, see, this is definite entity. And then the machine will go off again. It'll say something like earthquake. Oh, he's telling us an earthquake. So the first question they asked never got answered, but you know what I mean. And this is kind of the type of thing that's happening with this Kinect. Now, I do believe that the Kinect is a fantastic piece of technology, like I've said before. And I do believe used in the right way, with respectful people who are using it, it could show us something that we're not expecting, or something something that opens our eyes a bit. But when the people who are using it are reaching for answers and playing the whole thing down to fit into a make-believe scenario, and hoping that the people viewing are getting excited, kind of like what here in the UK we had a series called I forgot her name. Yvette Holt. No, not Yvette Holt. Well, I can't remember the name. It's one of the most popular UK TV ghost programs, and it had a guy in it called Derek Okora. That'll remind you of the name. I forgot what they call it now. Not Ghost Adventures. That's all I can think about at the moment. But that program started playing up when they weren't getting what they wanted. The cameramen and also hidden members of the crew, which weren't not all the members of the crew, I believe, were known to the actual celebrities who were on the show. So there was people walking around, throwing things in the dark and whatnot, hiding in corners and doing things. And occasionally you'd see a spoon jumping across on an arc in front of the camera. And obviously, I didn't mind that. I mean, that's funny. And I knew it was a person doing it. But what got me, though, was what I'm trying to get at with this video is the people who saw the object would then know it was thrown by somebody, or but they would play it up to be a ghost. Just be honest. Just say, this is why I like Ghost Adventures, because he's honest. He is honest. He'll sometimes exaggerate, but he doesn't lie. He sometimes exaggerates his own feelings and whatnot, but he doesn't lie. He goes one step into it and tries to debunk it, which gains your trust, which makes you want to watch it. Anyway, so let's press play again.
You stood right next to me now. It's gone a bit cold in here.
But 18 on.
You're not like me being stood in this room.
Look, you see, the machine has glitched out. It's trying to fill a human into the shape.
Put your arm onto Paul, please. Can you move your arm over to Paul? Because Paul's come to help you do the washing up.
see?
Yeah.
Treating us like
Grab a
kids.
tea towel.
Mate, I am mapping. There we are, people.
It's
And
not-
yet there's only one person in the actual.
You know
Paul is the only one.
that resembles a head.
There's me.
The guy was speaking.
That's Paul waving
I'm waving.
It's
to the
not-
spirit
This is like a child's
next to
program.
Paul. Can you put your arm up, please?
These people destroy the whole
Can you raise your arm, please?
respectability of the whole paranormal investigation.
Is everyone seeing this?
Oh.
Yeah, we've got someone
Media.
screenshot called Patricia Dev. Are you doing the washing up, chef?
Oh, here we go. Watch this. What he's going to say something now.
Well, mate, your structure's just gone and he's touching the obulus.
My arm's cold. My arm is.
Yeah, the obulus, what you've got, yeah, I've got the stick figure
Yeah.
touching the obulus.
One thing he did.
My arm.
Let me pause that a minute. He asked a question a moment ago. Did he put your arm on this guy's shoulder? Now I know it was a few moments ago, but the guy who's speaking now behind this camera has forgot that he asked that, obviously, because it looked like the glitch was putting the arm on the shoulder. You see, we know this is a glitch, but within the glitch, is it catching something? Do you see what I mean? There is what I'm getting at with the title of my video. Advanced technology, it's being used. Sorry to say this about these guys, they're morons, because, you know, that could have been something, because it was sticking its arm out on there. It was glitching with that, but there was some sort of coincidence happening there. Did you notice that? I don't know if I can go back without cancelling this whole thing.
Touching the obulus.
No, I need to go back for it.
And now your structure's just.
See? The arm, it's where this guy's shoulder is. What is unusual there is his figure is gone. It's a glitch. And the glitch that's been created as a human from that fridge-like object, which is over there somewhere in the real world, has now extended the arm. Do you see? So, if they were honest and said, look, there's a glitch being created by the Kinect, let's watch it anyway, and let's ask some questions and see what happens. And something unusual has happened there, you know, and that's something to. But anyway, I'm going to click.
Just gone and he's touching the obulus.
My arm's cold. My arm is.
Yeah, the obulus, what you've got, yeah, I've got the stick figure
Yeah.
touching the obulus.
And my arm
And now we just lost him.
all down here.
Which is that what he just said? It's touching the obulus or whatever they call it, this device. That's just a random thing. If that was an entity doing that, touching this device here, if that's what the device is, that's just a random thing which could fall into the glitch theory of. What I liked about it though was because, like I said a few moments ago, he asked a possible entity to put his arm on his shoulder. Anyway.
So my arm
And we had him touching it.
cold to the touch, mate.
Well, that's it, finished. But I didn't see the title about the possession. Well, paranormal investigator recalls how he was possessed by entity at a Gloucester pub. I suppose he's talking about when the glitch was standing next to him. I don't know what that is. Right. Anyway, paranormal investigators have described how the events in 2020 saw one of them was possessed by a nasty spirit. See, they're playing it up. They're exaggerating. They're going too far with it. They're trying to, just be honest, and people will appreciate it. They're not playing there, is there? Right. They also managed to discover more about a mischievous spirit called Albert Manning, who resides at HMP Gloucester. God, I can't pronounce that word. Over the course of a 2.5-year investigation. What? Right, they have managed to develop a relationship, Albert, who they say offers intelligent responses and seem to welcome. Well, like I say, they missed that opportunity. He asked a question about the shoulder, and that's the one thing I took from it. Seem to welcome at Gloucestershire Paranormal Investigation Services team. GPIS lead investigator Ed Francis from Gloucestershire said He took a lot of time to carry out investigations, detail the evidence, and profile the spirits we have come across. Right. In all, it took 2.5 years of investigating at the prison. It all sounds very professional. It was a real break, though, when we were able to name one of the spirits being Albert Manning, who we discovered was buried on the grounds, or in the grounds, or on the grounds of the prison after being hanged there. The team, right, I'm getting all this mixed up here. The team had researched Manning and discovered he had shot his lover and was executed for the murder in 1883. Get the biggest stories from across Gloucestershire straight to your inbox. No, thank you. GPIS pride themselves being able to determine, having carried out previous investigations, which spirit is engaging. See, this is another thing with the UK. We don't say spirits no more, because a proper paranormal investigator calls them spirit. That helps, you see, doesn't it? Right. Is engaging with the paranormal investigating equipment. Right. During investigations, I can't dispute that. It is paranormal investigating equipment. Yeah, okay. During investigations of the prison, they believe they have come across a female prison warden spirit who they hope to find out more about. Ed said, "We have been able to place other entities in other places in the prison." I bet you have been able to place them there. That's what I'm getting at. All right. We have had a soft voice come through of what we believe is a female... that video's playing. Stop. All right. Where was I? We had it come through of what we believe is a female prison. Right. This is something we found on A Wing. But Albert tends to overpower the other spirits as he wants to be heard. He's also quite manipulative and has tried to convince us in the past of him being someone else. I don't know where they get this. This is all reaching it, right? They still have more than 400 hours of video footage to look through and study. Well, I suggest they go through it. There might be things in there, that they didn't expect. And study frame by frame. The team hopes this will reveal more apparitions and ghostly revelations. GPIS lead investigator Paul Cowmeadow said, "Albert Manning profiling and footage has been our biggest accomplishment yet." Well done. Paul has also spoke about other unpleasant experiences they had in another investigation at Gloucestershire pub. Right, okay. Other paranormal teams do not have the evidence which we do, as ours is backed with evidence. And we build on what we have experienced and seen before. During the pub investigations, we found there seemed to be several spirits called John. Okay. These names have been mentioned by others in the past, and we were able to determine there were different characters called John from different time periods. Now, why don't they just go back into the into the records? One John was down as being a nasty man who was a chef, when actually he was nasty, just a typical chef. The nasty spirit called John comes up through a portal, which is on the dance floor. Don't everybody love a good portal on the dance floor, right? During an investigation, Paul realised that the entity which comes through the portal is very strong, and it affected him for nearly a month. Wow, that's the possession. I mean, if you're going to dabble with what you think is the paranormal, right, whether it be paranormal or not, you are opening up your mind. This I do believe. You are opening your mind to things you don't understand. Instead of protecting yourself and saying, I'm not disputing what they're doing. It's great, but if he really did feel some sort of change come over him and it was to do with this in some way, then he's got to sort of accept it as part of the territory, hasn't he? Because he's, Right. Paul said, a nasty entity put a strong attachment onto me. We were told there could be a portal on the dance floor there. dance floor there, and I put my hand over it, not knowing what was going to come through. It took a while to get rid of this man. Okay, it was horrible, and I had very bad dreams, and it would mess with your head with visions, and it was very scary, especially when you are trying to get to sleep. I don't mind spirits being in my house, but this one just trying to hurt. But this one was just trying to hurt me, right? I mean, yeah, that I can believe. I like this. I don't even think they 100% believe it, but if you're looking for something, and they're talking about calling it a portal, whether it be a portal or not, it sounds like he has channeled something at some point. If he's having bad dreams, and you know, a person's dreams, nobody understands where dreams come from, what they are, why they happen, but we have theories, don't we? That dreams are just some sort of chemical reaction in the brain, blah blah blah. We don't know that for sure, but if an entity can manipulate a person, I would say it would be a good place to start, would be in a person's dreams when that person is the most vulnerable and the most open. So, I don't mind spirits being in my house, but this one was just trying to hurt me. Right. Main equipment used by the team, EVP recorder. EVP stands for electronic voice phenomena. It means that they are able to record paranormal voices and listen to them on an amplified level. As you see, I think some of the best evidence, not these guys here, but overall, on the whole paranormal scene, some of the best evidence I've ever experienced by watching these shows and whatnot is through EVP recorders. But it's one of the most overlooked ones as well. They use things like the Kinect, which can catch things, but on the whole, it's all glitchy. But EVP recorder, I think there is something going on when you watch a lot of what these shows. EVPs can be quite eye-opening, really, even though it goes through the years. Right, K2 device. This detects spikes in electromagnetic activity, which is believed to be created by paranormal presence that is near the device. Believed to be. Thank you. We don't know, basically. But what they generally use the device is they walk around, they pick up some sort of spike that the device is picking up, and then they just jump ahead and say it's a ghost, which is very lazy. Right. It is also used as a communication device. Investigators will ask the paranormal being to raise the amount of lights that are on the device to answer yes or no. See, that type of questioning is very good. If you can get some sort of result from asking questions. REM device. REM is the abbreviation for radio magneticity. This aerial device has an alarm. This aerial device has an alarm that triggers when it senses electromagneticity. Who's typing that? Doesn't help when you can't bloody speak properly like me. Well, anyway, what do you think? Please let me know what you think about the advanced technology used within this video. It's please tell me what you think it could help with when it comes to paranormal sides of things. I'm more inclined to thinking that the Kinect would be best used in the area of asking questions and to do things like when the arm raised onto that guy's shoulder, which, yeah, of course, can be 100% just a coincidence, but it gets you excited, it gets you thinking, and it gets you asking questions yourself, which may lead to advances in that way. But what I don't like is when they treat the viewers, you and me, like children. Oh, look, it moved, and things like that. Oh, it's got to be an entity. They know that's not true. They know it's not got to be an entity, even though it could be. Right. Anyway, I'm going to finish there. But thank you for watching. So, see you in the next video. And please subscribe. It would help a lot. That's all I ask. Or like or dislike anything. and I can carry on making these videos then. But thank you very much for watching.